She was explaining how you can like find the crown on your head, which like you should go like this. I might be wrong. And then you go like that. So that's my crown there. And then you have to like, let's just wait till I get the products. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, which is all about educational beauty. This is a Sephora try on, first impressions, haul, everything mixed in together. I got a massive goodie bag when I went to the Sephora press event recently, and I wanted to go through it with you so that you guys can see exactly what these products are like. A lot of them are new releases, so yeah, let's get to it. But before we do, if you do like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so that you never miss any of my future videos. And I'm over on Instagram, so come say hi there too. Now we can head into the video. So yesterday was the Sephora Fall Press event. It was an amazing event as always, and what they basically have is they take out this huge space and they have most of the brands that they offer within that space with their own stands, and they have people working on those stands. Sometimes it's the founders, sometimes it's like the product development team, sometimes it's just the staff within the retail stores. Either way, it's usually an amazing event, and it was yesterday too. Now at the end of it, we get given a huge goodie bag, like huge goodie bag, and I really wanted to kind of like share that with you today. So what I wanted to do is go through that bag with you and open it up and try the products on and see what they're like. So I really want to do this with you because a lot of the products in there are actually new releases, and I thought what better way to share it and to try it than with you guys. So we're going to get started with skincare, we're going to move on to makeup, and then we're going to move on to fragrance, and there will be hair care somewhere in between all of that. As you can see, I have no makeup on. There's nothing on my skin right now. No eye cream, no serum, nothing at all. So let's get started. Okay, so the first product that we're going to move to is the Fenty Beauty Fat Water, and this comes in like a plastic squeezy, I think it's a squeezy bottle. So this is like a hydrating milky toner, and it basically has a screw top there. So I think the water actually comes out from there. So it's like almost like a slightly thick liquid. So I'm just gonna like press this. Oh, this smells good. So I'm pressing this in. I haven't actually used this yet. Like I do have another one that I got sent, but I haven't used it yet. So this is the first thing that I'm trying. It's meant to be really hydrating. It's meant to be refining for the pores. So it minimizes the appearance of pores. It's like enriched with vitamins, and it's just generally good for your skin. So really kind of like a nice boost of hydration. It does feel nice on the skin. Like it doesn't feel sticky. It feels slightly tacky, but in a good way, if that makes sense. Like my skin doesn't feel tight anymore. It feels quite hydrated, but you know, it's really a case of how this goes over several weeks of using it. You can use this morning and night. You just put it over your skin with your fingertips. So it's really easy to use. I like the fact that you don't have to use cotton pads, because I feel like most liquid products you don't have to use cotton pads now. I don't know why we were doing that at one point. I don't know why we didn't just use our fingers. But anyway, we're going to move over to the next product because I don't think there's much I can say about that one, but we're moving on to the next one, which I'm pretty excited about. So this one is the Drunk Elephant Ceramite AFI Balm, and the lady at the Drunk Elephant stand was so nice. So if you're watching, I thought you were so like educational. You really kind of told me about the products, and I really liked that. And I love that she knew that I always use the C Tango. She knew, and I was like, super impressed by that. Moving on, I am gonna tell you as I go along what each stand was like and what they were like and how informative they were, because I just want to be completely honest with you. Now this product is like an eye balm, so it's not so much a cream, it's more of a, I can't explain to you how it feels. It just feels very kind of silky on the skin. It feels very good. So it comes out the same as the C Tango, and what I love is it leaves this kind of really nice hydration on the eye area, and I'm really excited about using this because I haven't used this, and I really do love the Drunk Elephant eye cream, so I'm excited to use this. And what the lady told me at the stand was there is actually a serum as well. So I don't have that in this bag, but there's a serum that they do which you can use in combination with the eye balm and the eye cream. So if you can put the serum on first, and then you can go over with the eye balm or the eye cream, and it's like double It's a double whammy of hydration and firming, and yeah, I'm really, really intrigued about trying that. So this one in particular, what this has is it's basically a replenishing eye balm. It's strengthening, so it has ceramides in there which strengthen your skin barrier. It also is omega rich plant oils. It has omega rich plant oils. It delivers long lasting moisture, it restores elasticity, it soothes the sign of any signs of fatigue, and it gives a refreshed, well rested look. I really like the feeling of this on the skin. It actually stays, it's not tacky at all. It literally is like a balm, and it just leaves this really nice kind of film over your eyes. So I have a feeling I'm going to be transitioning to this from now on, and I'm excited to see how this makes my eyes look. This is like the other one that I use, which is the C Tango, is like firming and brightening, and this one is like it's cushion and strengthen. That's what it says. I'm really excited to see how this works on my skin. I absolutely love the way this makes my skin around the eyes feel. That is the biggest thing that currently stands out to me, because obviously with any product you're not going to see results immediately, so I can't tell you much about that. I can just tell you about what it's meant to be doing, and I'll tell you as I go along the things that I will be incorporating into my ongoing tutorials, which you guys will see me using from now on anyway. But that's definitely something that I'm going to start using because I just love the feel of it, and I really hope it does some long-term goodness to my skin. That didn't make sense, but I hope it does something good. Okay, I'm kind of like opening the boxes up before I show you, because I really want to show you the actual bottle as opposed to just the box. But now we are moving on to the Glow Recipe Strawberry Smooth BHA and AHA Salicylic Serum. It's clarifying and retexturizing. This is a brand that I saw there, and obviously the lady was telling me a bit about it. I will be honest, I think I was a little bit preoccupied with taking footage for my stories at that point, and I don't remember fully, so I'm really sorry if you're watching. What I do remember is it sounded like it had amazing ingredients in here. Now, I don't know much about this brand, Glow Recipe, because I don't really hear too much about it, but I have seen it out there in the blogging world. So I have seen some of the products, but I'm not really educated enough on these products at the moment, but I will be, don't worry. Now, this one is basically, all I know is it's obviously good for glow because it says Glow Recipe. So it reveals a smoother, even skin texture, and it's gently clarifying, and it's not sticky. It's a salicylic acid serum, like I said. It's like a pillowy water gel formula. Clears blemish prone skin, obviously exfoliates, and it doesn't leave your skin feeling tight or dry, which is great because that's how my skin usually feels. It's powered by 10% Clarity Acid Complex. Now, it does have a blend of BHA and AHA, so it's 2% BHA, 1% AHA. It helps to kind of like decongest the skin, which always sounds good. If I see the word decongest, I love it because that's what happens with my skin. It's usually a little bit congested sometimes. It gets rid of any kind of like dead skin cells. It smooths the look of bumps. We all hate those, don't we? Yeah, and it's got strawberry water, leaf extract. I do sometimes, I don't know if it's just me, but when I hear things like, you know, like it has watermelon or strawberry, I do kind of think like, is that even doing anything? Like, or is it just for the smell? But I don't know, you know? So, okay, let's try this. I'm gonna, you know, before I move to another product to apply, I will remove this, but I wanted to just kind of, okay, so it comes out, it's like a gel formula, which isn't sticky. Smells so good, but I'm not sure how I like the smell. I mean, it smells of strawberry, so I like that, but I don't know if I really feel comfortable putting such a, like, I know maybe it's like natural, but I don't know if I like the idea of the strawberry smell, because I don't know what it is. It doesn't feel sticky. It does feel tacky on the skin. Again, this is something that you have to keep using, I guess, to know what the results are going to be like. So the next one that we've got is a Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask. This is I just literally spoke about watermelon and I did not realize this was watermelon. So this is an everyday watermelon treatment. So it's hyaluronic acid, and you can basically, it's like a pillow proof gel formula, okay, and it's hydrating, pore refining, gives you like bouncy juicy skin. You can put it on as the final step of your evening routine, so you can leave it on overnight. It looks like this. I really do like the packaging of these Glow Recipe products. I really do. They look nice, and they're things that look nice on your shelf, you know. This is something that you can use at night. You can also use this as a wash off mask. Wow, this really does smell of watermelon. I'm going to be honest, I would probably be more inclined to use this if it didn't smell of watermelon and strawberry. I think that's like a personal preference though. Like some people love that. It's just, it doesn't mean the product isn't good. Like it actually feels really good on my skin, and it just has left like this very light film all over my skin. And we've also got the Ula Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. This is something I did already have, and I actually started using it a couple of days ago, and I am liking it. I feel like there's a lot of eye creams at the moment that I'm really interested in using, and I need to figure out which one I'm going to use. I think I'm probably going to go straight to the Drunk Elephant because I absolutely love the way it feels. I'm not going to try this on now, but I will tell you that they have apparently improved the formula, so it is much better in terms of like results, and it's really good for that darkness on the under eye area. And can tell with the texture it's a little bit thicker than the previous one, so they have done something to change it. It's meant to be a really good base for applying makeup. Yeah, it gives you more of a brighter look, so it's great if you have dark circles. So I'm not going to talk too much about that. Now we're going to move over to one of the Sephora boxes that was in here. So it kind of like opens up. If I show you how this, there you go. There's a whole load of stuff in here. So I'm just going to go through some of the stuff because some of it I already have. Like there is a sunscreen here from Glow Recipe, which is SPF 50, which is great. You can never go wrong with a sunscreen. That's great. We've got Tatcha Rice Wash. So this, I am starting to really like Tatcha products. I haven't really got super into it yet in terms of like using it because I've been waiting to finish off some of the products I'm using. But this is a rice wash, which I'm going to talk to you about shortly because I do have another Tatcha box here. And then we've got the Wishful Yo Glow. Now this is, I actually saw a video the other day, I think on Huda's page, where someone was dermaplaning, and I don't think it was with Yo Glow, it was with the oil, and I was thinking of trying that because it actually looked pretty good. Totally off topic. Now we've got a Sephora exfoliating lip scrub in here, which is great. We've got another Tatcha water cream. We've got the Inky List Omega water cream. I feel like these are all pretty basic, so I'm not going to really go into it too much. We do have a Sephora primer here, which I haven't actually tried before. It's a lock and 12-hour hydration primer. So I think I'm going to add this to my little stash over here of things I want to try. We've got a Sephora sponge. I want to see what this is like as well because I love sponges. And then we've got a clarifying serum from Sephora. This stuff is really good. I have this, I've tried it, it's very good. So it's basically, the bottle looks like that, and it's a 5% salicylic acid clarifying serum. You just kind of like put it on with your fingers. You can put that morning or night, and it works really well. So considering it is Sephora, I mean, I personally like Sephora products, but I know some people kind of tend to think it's maybe not as good as the other brands, but they're actually pretty good. Then we also have a Clinique product here, which is basically a smart clinical repair. It's a wrinkle correcting serum. A lot of these things, I can't really tell you how they kind of go because obviously it takes a bit of time to use them and see what the results are like. Before we actually move on, I just opened up the Sephora sponge, and can I say it is super soft, and that seems like a sponge I'm gonna love. You know when the sponge is too hard, it just doesn't squeeze, it's like, I know it's not gonna work well, but this is really soft. Like this sponge is super soft, and I love that it has a flat edge there. It's similar shape to the Real Techniques sponge that I use, but this is actually a better size because the Real Techniques one is just too big. Okay, next up we have a little Tatcha box, double cleanse and nourish set. So what we have in here is we have the Deep Cleanse. This face wash actually sounded really good to me. It's a balancing and exfoliating cleanser, and I love the bottle, like the tube. I love this, like the size of it. I think this is the kind of size that I would want if I buy a face wash. Haven't used it before, but I really want to smell this right now to tell you because I don't know why, it just seems like these products are just really luxurious. Smells good, smells good. Let me just put a little bit on my hand because I want to see what this is like because it's exfoliating. Okay, it's got very tiny kind of like beads in there which dissolve on impact with the skin when you start smoothing it over. So definitely going to be trying that because it's an exfoliating face wash, so I like that. Then we've also got the Camellia Cleansing Oil. This basically is a makeup remover and cleanser. It's a nourishing Japanese camellia oil which you can massage onto dry skin, and that will kind of like help to take your makeup off. Smells really good. Okay, I can't wait to try that. I'm going to try that later on, maybe tomorrow. And then we've got the silk cream here, which is a moisture rich silk extract cream for normal to dry skin. Okay, their products smell. See, that is what smells good to me, because I feel like it's not overly fragranced. It doesn't smell too powerful. Like, I don't want any kind of smell lingering around me after I've put my skincare on. Okay, so I am going to be doing my base very quickly. So before I do that, I am going to use this SPF from the Glow recipe. But let me just try it out. It's an SPF 50, which is great. And I want to see how this kind of smooths over, and hoping that it doesn't leave like a white residue, which I'm kind of already seeing. Okay, it doesn't leave a white residue because it does blend in, but it is leaving that kind of, typical kind of like SPF feel, which recently I feel like most brands, okay, I'm getting that thing, you know, where you rub and it's like makeup, not makeup, but like skincare is rubbing off. So I think maybe I don't know, maybe I put a little bit too much of something on. I love the fact it's SPF. It is more of a glow kind of like finish. So as you can probably see, it's left like almost like a pearlescent finish on my skin. If you don't wear much makeup and you're not looking for a matte look, then I would probably say, yeah, this is great, go for it. I do feel like it looks a bit white on me though, so I'm not sure about whether I would use this underneath makeup on an important day, whereas I would probably use this on day to day, say if I'm like putting it on before going cycling or something like that. Give me a second, I'll be back after I've done my base. I'm back, if only it was that quick. Now, I'm gonna start off with brows. We have got the Anastasia Brow Genius here. So I've heard a lot about this product. This is like a brow serum that basically looks like this. So it opens up and you've got like a little brush at the end, which has got the serum. And you put this on morning and night. And apparently, I think they claim that in like about 8 weeks, you should see a difference. Yeah, do it daily for 8 weeks, morning and night. So I've already put some brow product on, but you know, so I'm going to be using this morning and night because I'm really interested to see like what the results are going to be like and see if my brows actually do grow back a bit more. That's one thing. Next up, we've got this, which actually was really interesting. I didn't hear about this at the event because when I went to I think there was a Too Faced stand there. I can't remember. I think there was, but I got chatting to someone, and then I don't really know who was actually running that stand, so I didn't get to talk to anyone there. When I saw this in the bag, I was very interested. It seems very sticky, almost like glue-like, and it's meant to basically give you that really nice laminated brow look. So really interested to see how this works. You know, most of these brow gels are just gels. They're not like glue, and really you need something like glue, which is gonna, if you really want them to stay in place. Wow, this genuinely does brush them up, like as in way more than anything else I've tried. So I'm really impressed. I mean, I don't like brushing mine up fully, not all the way across, because then I just look like I just look super surprised all the time. But I really like how the texture of this, let me put it through the other one because I've got more hair on this side. This side's lacking a bit, but okay, it is very good. I've put this on after doing my brows, so I'm interested to see what this will be like before and if it actually stays in place. And I guess you could press them down as well. So if I'll just use the back of this. Yeah, you can press them down to like for a really flat finish. That is the front of my brows have like stayed like that. That's the longest. Normally it just doesn't do anything. It just kind of like goes back down to its original shape. So I'm super impressed with that. Let's see how it lasts for the rest of the day. I like it because it's actual natural fluff. Like, it's not just me drawing in hairs to make it look fluffy. Like, that is genuinely my own hair. So I'm really impressed with that. Okay, so next we have the Caroline Herrera lipstick. Let's see what this is like. So this is like a very pale color. I'm not too sure what this is going to look like on, but we'll give it a go. Let me just put it on in the middle because sometimes I like putting the lipstick on first and then we can kind of like add a lip line, see what goes with it nicely. I don't know much about this brand in terms of beauty because I've just never received anything from them. So, okay, this is way too pink. It's way too pale for my skin tone. Doesn't go. Let's just forget that one. It's a little bit chalky. Like, you know, when it first goes on, that's all I think about that one. But let's move on to the next. Okay, I went to the Rare Beauty counter and I didn't have a chance to look around too much there, but what I got in the bag, I'm really excited about using because I haven't actually tried their normal lipstick or their lip pencils, so I'm really excited about trying that. This is the Kind Words Matte Lip Liner in Fun, and I really liked the look of this color when I swatched it on my hand. I'm excited to try this on. I'm gonna try this on with the lipstick, so let me line my lips first. So that's the lip pencil. It's very waxy, very kind of like creamy on the lip, and I quite like the color, but I'll see what it looks like with the lipstick. So I'm using the lipstick Talented. So I'll be interested to see what the texture's like for this because I absolutely love the lip souffle. This is creamy. The other one that I just put on a minute ago was like chalky. This is creamy. This is like a brown. This is actually a really nice color. I feel like it's a bit on the brown side for me, like it's very close to my skin color, but a little bit more of a dull version. But when you mix it with this lip liner, you could actually go heavier with the lip liner shade to just brighten it up. It's like that looks a little bit too brown to me, so what I'll do is go in with this lip pencil on top. That's giving it more of a kind of like nice, like rusty feel, but it's definitely a nice texture. The lipsticks from Rare Beauty, I would say, very creamy, doesn't feel drying on the skin, doesn't look dry. It actually feels really good on the skin. The other thing that I got is the liquid luminizer, and I've already got the other shade. The shade that I have is Mesmerize, which is a really nice shade. This is way too white for me. This is Enlighten. Like if I show you both of these next to one another, like this is the one that I use, which is great for my skin tone because it's warming. This is way too light for me. Okay, so next up, I went to the nude sticks counter. There, I absolutely love nude sticks, and the lady, they were so nice and they were really, really helpful. So they are coming out with a new matte luxe stick. So you guys already know the Nudies Glow sticks, and they've got Nudies Matte, which I absolutely love because I feel like they're really versatile. Well, now they're basically coming out with a matte luxe, which is in between. So it's not super matte, but at the same time, it's not like super glowy either. And I tried it at the event. This is not it. This is their normal Nudies Glow, but I tried it at the event and oh my God, it was so nice. I actually cannot wait to try it. And the color she tried on me, I can't remember what color it was. I did take a picture of it, was stunning. I love the fact that she looked at me, looked at my skin color and thought, let me pick something for her rather than just showing me how great the products are. So she actually tried this color on me and it was the most stunning kind of like rusty color, and I can't wait to try it. So I'm really excited about getting those. When I do, I will make sure that I show you them in detail. Now, another thing that we got from the event was this little nice kind of tin here, which has all of these really nice pencils in here. You've got really nice metallic colors in here. You've also got the lip glaze, and yeah, all of these shades, I've got a couple of them already. One of them is one of my favorites, Copper Foil. They're really, really good. I think I've done a tutorial on that before. So we've also got the Sephora Size Up mascara. This is a mascara I think I have tried before. It is really good. I have like lash extensions on at the moment, so I can't try this, but the Sephora mascaras are very good. Next up, we have Beauty Blender. This is the powder that we got. It's the Bounce powder, which is a soft to focus gemstone setting powder. This shade is Buff, which more or less goes with all skin tones. And the girls at Beauty Blender, I absolutely love them. I remember I went on it was like an intimate dinner with the founders, so Rianne and her daughter. Can't remember when, it was like a couple of years ago now, so they haven't really been back since, I don't think. I think Rianne's in town at the moment for the event, but I was so annoyed because actually I was initially given the 5 p.m. slot. I messaged the agent back and I was like, can I please go in the morning? And I got there and I did the whole event, and then when I went to the Beauty Blender counter, they told me that Rianne's going to be there at 5 o'clock. So I was like, great. So I missed her, but I love her, and you know, we connect on Instagram and she's amazing. I absolutely love what she's doing. This powder I'm really, really excited about. They have got skin tints as well, by the way, which are new. So they have like, I think it's like 5 shades or 6 shades of a new skin tint, and I tried it on my skin. feels and looks amazing. My shade is number 4, and they will be probably expanding the shade range a little bit later, but I guess they're just kind of like launching with this small amount first to see how it goes. I absolutely loved it. Now, usually when you look at kind of skin tints, sometimes you feel like it's too much of it's like too runny and it's not thick enough, and you know, you don't want it as thick as a foundation or a concealer, but you definitely don't want it to just dissolve into the skin and you don't even see anything. You know, you do want some level of coverage in there. It's amazing. It literally feels so nice on the skin. Your skin still looks like skin, and it is a tint but with the softest amount of coverage, and your skin looks so healthy. So I'm really excited about trying that. We didn't get that in the goodie bag yesterday, but we did get this powder, which I really want to try. I haven't actually applied any powder to my cheek area because I really wanted to see how this is. This is probably a powder which gives you a very, very soft focus effect, but you get a really nice kind of very subtle sheen on your skin as well. So this is great if you want your makeup to last all day, but you want it to have a little bit of a sheen. You don't want it to be fully matte or looking too kind of cakey. So I'm going to try this, and I'm just going to use any brush that I've got here. I'm using my Real Techniques brush, and I am just going to kind of like brush this over. I actually really like the finish of this. So I'm just applying it everywhere I haven't actually applied powder. I really like the look of it. Hopefully you can kind of like see, but oh, I went a bit too heavy there. But it basically, you can kind of buff this in like, or go in like circular motions over the face very lightly. It's not making my skin look super, super matte, but obviously it is setting, it's given this like very subtle kind of like, when I turn, you can see it's almost like very natural looking kind of sheen. It doesn't look, it's not shiny, it's not glittery. So I really, really like that, and I'm going to be using that properly in a, you know, full-on tutorial at some point. We've also got a matchsticks from Fenty, which is peach. I've just put powder on, so I can't really put this on now, but this is good as a kind of like color corrector as well. We kind of like, we know what the skin matchsticks are like. These seem to be a bit more easy to blend than the initial ones that I remember using. Yeah, I'm not going to put this on now, but that is another good one. We've got Huda Beauty Empowered. So let me show you this one here. You can see you've got that really nice kind of palette, and this is a brand new palette from what I can see or what I heard. I didn't really speak to the girls at the Huda Beauty counter because they were very, very busy, so I didn't get a chance to speak to them. This was in the goodie bag. The palette looks really nice. I actually really love the colors, and I wanted to try a little bit on, or just swatch it just so that you guys can see what it looks like. I think what I might do is just kind of like add a little bit of this into my crease to see what this is like, or what the color's like. There's a color that's really standing out to me, which is Legacy, which looks like a really nice deep brick brown. But I think rather than that, I think I want to try that Best Self, because it seems like a really nice peachy shade for all over the lid. So I'm just going to try this. Okay, this is a really nice color. Just pressing it on. The pigment is good. I'm just going to give my eye like my eyelid like a wash of color. So nothing crazy in terms of blending, just a nice wash of color. That looks really nice. I really do like that color. Okay, I feel like there's something I can do with this. So I'm going to do a full-on video using this palette at some point, but I really, really do like that. Now, in terms of the glitter, let's see how this looks on. There's a shade here called Do It, and it just looks really, really nice. It's like a peachy sheen. I feel like your skin needs to be a little bit tacky to kind of apply the glitter shades, but it still does transfer onto the skin, and it's not overly like chunky glitter. It's a nice glitter. So that's nice. It also has like a few cream eyeshadows. It's got 2 cream eyeshadows. So it's got one called Purpose, which is like a black. That's interesting. I wouldn't mind doing a nice smoky eye with that. And it's got like almost like a really deep mulberry brown, which looks good too. So, and there's like a gloss. There's loads of textures in here. So I'm really interested to kind of like see how this looks like on. If you want a tutorial using this product, then please do let me know in the comments box below. Okay, next up, we've got a couple of palettes from Tarte. I've got the Gilded eyeshadow palette, and I've got the Glamour eyeshadow palette. These two look stunning. Some of the shades in here are really, really nice, and I don't know why, I'm just always attracted to like gold shades, bronzy shades. And there's a really nice one called Vintage in here. So let me just show you. This is what one of the palettes looks like. Honestly, it is stunning. And I like that the palette, it kind of is rounded, so it's very easy to open and close. This is the other one. And this is part of their Hollywood. This is part of their holiday collection. So I want to try a little bit of this. I want to go for this because this is really just calling my name. It looks so nice. It's called Vintage. Okay, love it. I absolutely love it. It's such a nice, oh, it's so nice. It's like not overly gold, but it's got this really nice subtle sparkle in there. Guys, I love this. This is a really nice eyeshadow. Sometimes I feel, tell me if you guys feel this, but you know when you look at an eyeshadow palette, you're like, oh God, it doesn't appeal to me. But when you try it, it's really, really nice. And I feel like that this is one of those palettes. And I think it's just because we see so many eyeshadow palettes that, you know, it's hard for anything to kind of like get our attention. And it's got to be crazy looking to get our attention. And something like this, I feel like sometimes you look at it and you're like, oh, I wouldn't wear any of that. But when you try it, then honestly, it will change what you think, because honestly, that is a stunning shade. Okay, there's a gold in here. I just want to try that as well. So I'm gonna just, it's called Grand. It's like a orangey gold. Okay. Wow, that is insane. The pigment is really, really good. Hopefully, I don't know if you can see that, but it looks really good. As in, not with like mixed up eyes, but I mean, it does look like it's a really nice shade. And then there's this other one in here that looks so good. Okay, there is so much in here. I feel like there's a lot I can do with this palette, so please do let me know if there's any specific type of eyeshadow look you want me to create using these. Next, we've got some fragrances. We've got the Guerlain fragrance here. It's the Mandarin Basilic. I can't say half of these things, honestly. I love Guerlain fragrances. I just love fragrance in general. You should see how much I have. I have so much because I'm just so obsessed with it and I just keep collecting it. This is the bottle and it smells really, really nice. It's very refreshing. It's like orange, but not overly orange, if that makes sense, but it is really, really nice. The Kayali Love Fest, which is it's like got cherry, raspberry, got patchouli. It's a very nice scent. It's probably more for the evening. It's a very kind of evening scent. One product I forgot to mention earlier, it's just kind of popped up, is the Wishful Pillowgasm. It's like basically a cherry glow sleeping mask, and you can like slug with it, so you can basically lather it on, just put it on and it will like give you that ultra hydration. It's really, really good for like nourishing, repairing the skin, and giving you that overnight glow. So I am going to be trying that because I really liked the sound of it and I thought no harm in trying it, see what that's like. So it also reduces the signs of fatigue, which is great. Why did I say that weird? Fatigue. Okay, now something else was another brand there called Fable and Main, and it was so interesting. The lady who, I know her anyway, but she's come from another brand, now she works with Fable and Main. She was so good. I just loved how energetic she was about the brand, because you can tell that she genuinely loves the brand. And anyway, it's really interesting. It's basically a selection of products for your hair and your scalp. The roots are from like Indian head massage, like some of the ingredients like amla, and a lot to do with kind of like nourishing the scalp. So this specific product that we have in here, I think she's going to send me over the other products because I really do want to try it. It sounds amazing. And she was explaining how you can like find the crown on your head, which like you should go like this. I might be wrong. And then you go like that. So that's my crown there. And then you have to like, let's just wait till I get the product so I can show you properly. But basically this is a Amla soothing serum, so it's for all hair types, and it is very good for your hair and your scalp. It's a so you part dry hair, rub one full dropper of oil between your palms and massage into the scalp, and you focus on your crown to release stress. There's a whole technique and process involved, which I'm going to find out some more information from her and then actually show you that, because I'm sure you guys would want to kind of like do it along with me, you know, even with whatever oils you have at home, or maybe you want to go out and get this so you can do it with me. This is like you can leave it in overnight, and you can do this a couple of times a week as well. Just want to show you what the bottle looks like. So it looks like this, and it's really like vibrant purple color, and you basically, yeah, so it's got a little dropper like I said. Let me see what this smells like. It smells good. It smells good, you know, like as in it smells like goodness for your scalp and your hair. So I'm excited to try that. So I'm throwing away the packaging of everything I know I'm going to use. We have Virtue. I went to the Virtue stand, and I'll be honest, I really wanted to have a chat and understand more about the products, but I don't know if she was kind of like already busy with someone. It didn't seem like it, but they just mainly had the curl products out. So there's obviously a new product, Curl Leave-In Butter. I genuinely love Virtue products. So this is a product that I got, and they had the whole selection from the curl range, which is great, but obviously this isn't going to work for my hair because I don't have curly hair. Like, I'm not trying to keep it curly or anything, but I do wish I was kind of like given a bit more information about some of the other products, because I'm sure they'd still want to promote other products as well. This cute little kit that came as well, which has a whole load of other products in there. We've got Virtue, the Refresh Dry Shampoo product. I haven't actually tried this yet, but apparently it is really good. I mean, Virtue products are amazing, so I really do love them. We've got a Sephora strengthening hair serum. It's got biotin in there, so that's going to be good for like kind of like hair growth, and you can put this on at night or like during the day if you're just chilling during the day, because I like to do it during the day as well. And then we've got, is it Sol Janeiro or Genera? I don't know, but anyway, this stuff is amazing. I use the, is it called Bum Bum? Is it supposed to, are you supposed to say Bum Bum or Bum Bum? It's the Bum Bum, it's the Bum Bum. It's the Bum Bum cream. And it's amazing, and I haven't used any of the hair products, so I'm really excited to try this. This is a hair repair treatment. Anything for the hair, I absolutely love. Anything that's gonna give me some extra moisture. We've got a really nice Sephora coconut hair sleeping mask here. This is Briogeo, if that's how you say it, but we've got like a coconut nourishing shampoo, and then we've got a conditioner. So this should be good. This is really good for your hair because it's not harsh. There's no kind of like nasty stuff in there, and it's generally very good. I have used one of their hair smoothing products, which is amazing. I haven't used the shampoo and conditioner, so I'm really excited about that. So that's good. That is more or less everything. And I really wanted to kind of like just go through that with you so you guys can kind of see what I got and what I think about them. And obviously we've tried some of it on, and I've got 2 different eye looks going on right now, but I really wanted to open it up with you. Now, if you want to see more videos like this, please do let me know, because I feel like it's really actually quite nice, because I'm going to open up the products and have a look myself anyway. Why not film it so you guys can actually have a look at it too? Because sometimes maybe you want to have a closer look to know, should you go out and invest in that? Should you go and buy it? Yeah, I think there are quite a few products here. If I were you, I would get, because if they appeal to you and they kind of answer they're a solution for any problem that you have, I think you should maybe think about it. Like the eye balm, I cannot wait to try that like for a good couple of weeks continuously. And I love the Fable & Mane products, so I'm really looking forward to getting that. The Tatcha products are amazing. Even the Sephora products, these eyeshadow palettes are really nice. So I'm really excited to create some looks with them. The skincare in general, I feel like I am excited about, because there's a lot here that I want to use and I want to try, and I'm glad that I actually did try, because some of it I tried on now because I'm filming that I wouldn't usually maybe try. So it's also good for me because I'm actually trying them out so I can let you guys know. And I'm interested about, I'm trying to get too many words out at the moment. I'm interested in the Sephora primer as well, because that actually looks pretty good to me. And the brow stuff, there's so much here that I think is really good. I don't think there's anything that I really kind of said anything negative about, because everything seems really good. It sounds good, it smells good, it feels good. So yeah, I will keep you updated on how everything is kind of like going, the ones that I'm going to be trying, but you are going to be seeing me using a lot of it in future videos, so stay tuned. How did you find that video? If you want more first impression videos, then please do let me know in the comments box below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so that you never miss any of my future videos. Until the next video, take care, and I'll see you soon.